بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
حديثك لا تنادي فهبوا يا بني قومي أسودا أعيدوا للدنا أمجاد عصر وفلوا بالحديد لنا القيودا.
Hello everyone, this is Colin once again. I know I just made a new video recently, and so it's a little early in the morning here for me where I am, but I was about to go to bed when I discovered that Ahmed's Quran 3 has made a new video. This video is essentially, it's two parts. It's called Muhammad in Urine. Now, of course, when I saw the title, I just thought to myself, oh, wow, has he really descended into this sort of subject matter? Really. And, I watched his first video, it's part A, on his YouTube channel, and I was interested. He brought up a lot of interesting points. Well, not really points. He read a whole bunch of hadiths, which I have no time to refute. Of course, he didn't really actually get to his point in the video. He just rings off a whole bunch of hadiths and kind of does his little classic snide remarks, but doesn't actually go anywhere in part A. So I was really disappointed because, well, as you all know, I'm not a fan of just going through about 24 hadiths, which would take me about 3 videos with the style in which I do my own. I like analyzing things, unlike Ahmed's Quran 3, who either will plagiarize or just, have a laundry list. And so I was disappointed, and so I thought of just making a quick video with some articles in the description section that show the concept of using camel urine as medicine, because he seemed to be kind of implying that that was bogus. And I'll still be doing that. If you look in the description section, you'll see articles that show the wisdom behind this medicine. I know today, for us living in the 21st century, that seems really revolting, but you'll see the wisdom behind the Prophet Muhammad's decree of using camel urine as medicine. And so I will be supplying links to that. So that should refute at least his first one. Now, part B is interesting, because when I googled Muhammad in urine, Ahmed's Quran 3's blog came up, and he posted, and I didn't know this, he posts ahead of time before he posts his videos on YouTube. He will post his videos on his blog. So not only did I have the privilege of watching part B, but watching parts A, B, and C of his chapter 200. So part B is where he finally kind of gets to his point. And in part B, he actually gives credit to someone else's source for the first time ever. So here I was expecting to make Hater Exposed Part 5, but apparently he's wised up finally and has decided to actually cite his sources and not directly plagiarize someone. So good job to Ahmed's Quran 3. I think we all should give him a round of applause for actually learning the concept of plagiarizing from other people. Having said that, he reads off this article. Now, again, Ahmed's Quran 3 gets really irritated when people say he takes things out of context, and I will once again be pissing him off again in this video, because he did it again. Ladies and gentlemen, I found the article, and I'll be posting in the description section, from Memory Inquiry Analysis number 363. This is from memory.org. It's the same article with which he read and took up the majority of his second part. And he only goes all the way to the section where there is a reference marker for number 8. This article is divided into a number of sections, and I am amazed that Ahmed's Quran 3 did not actually read the entire article. Maybe because Ahmed's Quran 3 knows that it would have shot him in the foot yet again. Now, for those of you who are interested, read the entire article. Get to the point where I'm starting here. It's in bold, the bold marker called Al-Azhar, the Mufti's analogy was mistaken, and I will be reading this. It says, the Academy for Islamic Research, headed by Al-Azhar Sheikh Dr. Muhammad Zaid Tantawai, expressed vehement objections to the fatwa issued by Guma, who is an academy member. According to the Academy, the fatwa was not appropriate for today's circumstances. It further determined the tradition on which the fatwa was based did not actually recommend drinking the Prophet's urine, but was retroactive acceptance of an instance in which the Prophet's urine was unintentionally imbibed. In an article in the Egyptian daily Al-Ahram, Academy member Dr. Abd al-Muti Bayomi protested against Goma's fatwa. Quote, Goma's defective conclusions clearly stem from his reliance on an isolated incident of unintentional drinking of the Prophet's urine. Qadi Ayad bin Masu Ya Ashubi, editor of a collection of hadiths, he died in 1149 CE, said in his book that Ayman was blessed when she drank the Prophet's urine by accident, without knowing that it was urine, and that the Messenger of Allah, and she had absolutely no intention of blessing herself with it. Also, Qadi Ayad said that Ayman was the Prophet's servant, and that she had said, quote, the Prophet had a wooden basin under his bed for urinating during the night. One night he urinated in it, and then in the morning he examined it and found nothing in it. He asked Baraka, Ayman, about it, and she said, I woke up thirsty and drank it unknowingly. From that it must be concluded that she did not intend to drink the urine of the Prophet in order to bless herself with it. It appears that the author of this fatwa, i.e. Guma, did not read this source, which he should have read. End quote. And then the article continues. So I'm wondering, why didn't Ahmad's Quran 3 mention that in his video? That another scholar came along. It wasn't as he quoted that the scholars admit the statements are from the Hadith, they are harmful to Islam, and that's why they were rejected. Actually, no, Ahmad's Quran 3. That's not why they were rejected. Is because this scholar who issued this fatwa about the blessings of apparently the companions would bless themselves with the Prophet's urine and such, and his saliva and sweat. Apparently it was because this was an isolated incident. That's why it was rejected, because this is not something that can be issued as a fatwa. Ahmad's Quran 3 made a second point that the scholars are hiding these hadiths from the general public. Really? Then why are they offering them as in educational courses at the universities in Egypt? Why are they showing them in newspaper articles to the Egyptian public if they are to be so secreted? Number 3, you mentioned the suckling of a grown woman fatwa that was issued by the same university, and I will be posting an article in the description section that refutes your allegation of this hadith. And also, I noticed that in your website, Ahmad's Quran 3, you bash this tradition as well. You say it's immoral, it's evil, etc. And again, you're actually hiding what Muslim scholars say about this hadith, and I'll be posting that in the description section as well. Again, you're deceiving people. With regards to, you then mentioned in your videos 158 and 112, well, you know, we're getting ahead of ourselves now. I'm sure those videos of yours will be refuted by myself or others in due time. You then say you're vindicated by the scholars because these hadiths are sahih. Really? Which hadiths are you talking about? I mean, yeah, the one about the suckling of the youth that just reached puberty might be in Sahih Muslim. Of course, I encourage all of you, before you all go, what? To actually read that article that I posted that describes the information behind that hadith, which Ahmad's Quran 3 does not give to his readers in his blog and or his website, in the name of Allah.org. Also, if you're saying that the urine traditions are sahih, I would then challenge you to show me where they are sahih. I don't recall reading these urine traditions in Sahih Bukhari or Sahih Muslim. I don't think they're authentic. I don't even think these are in the Sound 6. So I would love for you to show that. Please produce that. I mean, either you misgeneralized or you are a liar. I'm batting for the liar part, considering your track record thus far. With regards to you totally misquoting the article, again, I've proven again that you are selective with your sources, even though I do applaud you once again for saying which source you're reading from, and not therefore I can't call you a plagiarizing prick. I can, however, say that you do misquote and do not give all the information to your viewers, which I find very disingenuous, as I've said over and over and over again. So thank you everyone for watching. Peace be with you all.